Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV patch 4.2 main story for the last time, the finale of patch 4.2, the rise of a new sun. It's here, we get a music sheet and 2000 gil. With Yosetsu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is the answer to Ateshi's proposal. I realize other matters demand our attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. Okay. Sure. Is it going to be a long ass cutscene? Probably.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango? How dreadful.
You can at least let him meet her.
Very well.
Brother and sister like.
In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. He's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill her. He's a murderer. Yugiri, don't let him. Do we get to see what they talk about? Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should calm yourself, Kosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. Oh, look, here he comes. Just imagine there was a small time skip there. I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting. Thank you for understanding. Long have I dreamed of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. A part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that, but alas, it is as you say. Tetsu, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am a stranger to her, that much was clear. With a single look, I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are long overdue the report. They will be elated to hear of our arrangement. I have no doubt. As exchange itself, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for the people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take some time, of course. You may be rest assured your soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin of the Econ. Before you take your leave, there is just one matter. I am informed that you who took the lead in rescuing 2 young Domans from band of Kojin sellswords, I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, there's no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have done under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin of the Empire making we were it not for our transgressions, those children would never have been needed saving. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain. It is in the hands of the Kojin, or indeed the Empire. I pray the Empire will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Yosetsu, as before, I leave Yosetsu to you. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Ashin to a proper farewell. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about all this. It's kind of weird. What do you think about it? Shusetsu has remained in Doma for good. We cannot keep her confined to the manor. The people must be made to see that she is no longer a monster they remember. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, exit. Let us say goodbye to our new Gallian friend. Now, it's not that there's not people in Gallian who want the government to change. We already know that there are people who want the government to change inside Gallian. But at the same time, like, I'm not entirely sure how much I trust this guy specifically. Lord Hean has made a wise decision. Our superiors will be well pleased. My dear Sis Mary does not return. I pray you will take good care of her. We shall. What if the sight of her stepmother might bring Yosetsu back to her senses, but perhaps nothing will. Nevertheless, we must continue to watch her until we can be certain of her condition is permanent. If only our previous encounters with the Empire have been so cordial. Here's to the future, I suppose. Yeah. About the threat of Imperial attack hanging over our heads, we may devote our engages to dealing with the Red Kojin. Yeah, sure. There will be nothing left to impede Doma's restoration. I think that we're going to get attacked right now. An instance. A good one this time. Or not. Damn it.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
He's gonna stab me.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Why would you do this though? Because it's not like I'm not going to tell them, and it's not like they're not going to believe me.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy. What in the...
So that's when when he came to Yangsha? Did he do this?
Reinforcements?
Before
No,
we met
just
up with
one.
him in
Cut
Yangsha?
him down!
Or after we met up with him in Yangsha? No, because he went home directly afterwards, right? He went back to Alamigo. And this is why he's pissed at me? Because I killed him? Oh no, wait, this must have been like before we'd even started our invasion into thingy, because this is where he picked up a katana. He was using a gunblade before then. So this must have been long before. During like the invasion of Yangsha originally.
Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who was that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
Oh my, really? Is this the whole situation we got? He's just like in love with Lord Xenos? That's why you want to kill me? Because I killed him? He wanted to fight me, dude. The whole reason I got into Alamigo's palace so fucking quickly is because he wanted me there.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me. Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire.
I could cleave your fucking head off right now. You ain't nothing like Xenos.
My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
Xenos fused himself with a fucking primal, dude. Just because. Just because he was losing. And he wanted to fight me and kill me.
I will cherish this moment. Lock it away within my heart. Until the day we meet again.
Your precious Xenos fused himself with the very thing that you were trying to rid the world of. That thing does not take off gracefully, does it? Alright, Ian. Turns out he's a prick. He threatened me. No, I'm all upset. No, I'm not. I'm
You
thinking
look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
something like that.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, you're letting these conscripted soldiers back into Doma to do what? Farm, build houses, live and play house? They've been conscripted. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what they're about anymore. You don't know who those people are. They run the rule for quite a while. They could easily just be fucking... The second they attack, they could just rise up from inside and just kill everybody from behind your ranks.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
Apparently so. It makes no sense why he would bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end. Perhaps he no longer thought it was necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prison exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, 'tis possible emotions simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord take his toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed with plans. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance, and the Gallian prisoners made ready for the exchange. But you will need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affair to Doma, to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. Alright. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be a hand to play in the part, either to defend Doma or to help the usher in a lasting peace. I had thought we might use time to return to Eorzea, but given the velocity of the situation, perhaps it would be best if we remained in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yosetsu's amnesia and Asher's dubious agenda, I would say we have an ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Creating a path through the sea, the trouble promises it will be difficult enough. I am one so proud to attempt the feat alone. Great, I'm so glad that everyone's happy. I'm so glad that everyone's good. I was just threatened. No one seems to feel about me. We're still not giving Gosetsu his sword back, and Tataru is still angry at you, Alphino. To Kogane then. Tataru and the others must know what we have transpired here. I'm going to, am I? Okay, that's fine. To Kogane. In fact, you know, let's get a return. Let's return to Kogane, because that's cheaper than paying a teleport fee. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, side quest. Oh, never mind. I can't believe I did that again. I cannot believe that I just did that again. I will do that quest. Before the next patch, I promise you guys, I will do that Hildebrand quest. Actually discover what Hildebrand is all about here. I mean, hopefully we'll get a trial next time. If we get a trial in with the Hildebrand story, I'm okay with it. But I don't hold much hope, if I'm honest. Yo, can I come in? Thanks, buddy. Yo. Oh, this one's not cut. This one's not voiced either. It seems you're all in quite a predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent messages from Doma, rest assured, you'll be the first to know. Yes, of course. We're pursuing a number of venues to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that all can wait and any urgent news comes through the office. About that, I wish to apologize, Tataru. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to replenish the Scions, even if it means drawing upon my own personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Sormon's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, I should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. Ugh. I mean, you already know what that is, though. Like, we've already been there. We've already done that, Tataru, so you should know that it's not very profitable at all. Forgive me, it would seem that I might have unwillingly helped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. I can just pay for it. Like, the sword can't be that expensive, right? I got Gil. Like, how much is the sword? Can I actually know? See if I actually could pay for it? That'd be nice. For I fear I will struggle to couple together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in absence to start. I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Rioli and his assistants have heard something of the subject. Possibly. Go see the catfish. Maybe the catfish has got some news for you, Alphino. Who knows? Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what to do of Asher's attempt to reimbursement towards you, the resentment even towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there's even the faintest chance of lasting peace, that could be forged between Doma and the Empire. What choice do we have but to try? Lord Heon had the right of it, as she may very well be a monster, but he must play his game for now. We did it. Quest completed. Great. Now, the story patch didn't end up being as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I thought this story patch was not going to be very good at all, quite frankly, considering who it's to do with. Oh, hang on. Plot. A little bit more plot. Arranging a prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Yeah, we're gonna kill him at the end of this. He's fucked up. He's fucked up!
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
Interesting. Okay. So, oh, hang on. Meanwhile, Imperial Capital, there's loads of plot. Jesus. So much plot.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine,
Fuck off.
Now leave me.
Fuck off. Oh, I'm fucking done. Can I succeed in killing anyone? Like, for fuck's sake. Solar cycle, alright. Achievements. What do we get? The new sun. Got a nice little trial there. That's fine. Okay, got a nice title. That's good. Let's leave this area. Okay, so the story. Story in review, in like, you know, the story in looking at its past tense. I wasn't looking forward to this story patch, considering just who it's about. You know, I really like Gosetsu as a character through Stormblood and prior to Stormblood, just before in the Heaven's Ward final patches. I really like Gosetsu. Here you go, nice little place to stand. I really like Gosetsu. I thought Yosetsu was an interesting enemy, at least, and as the person she is now, I don't like or care about her, and Gosetsu as well. I feel that they should both be dead. They should have some fucking balls and let one of their characters die for a change. And it annoyed me that it was about them and all that sort of stuff. It didn't turn out to be quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was alright, it wasn't that bad. And I'm hoping that's going to be the case with the next patch. It looks like the next patch is going to be about the prison exchange. I think we're going to have to do a lot of fighting. There's going to be quite a cool instance there to deal with. the whole situation around the prisoner exchange itself, I think it's going to be quite cool. And I think we're probably going to have to kill Ashi himself. We have to kill that guy as well. However, Xenos being alive, that's quite frankly just fucking irritating. It's just irritating and dumb. I don't even know how they could possibly have got his body or whatever. I just don't know. Hopefully, this will be explained a little bit more. They didn't explain it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why he's alive. I don't know how he's alive. He slit his own fucking throat, and we left him in the middle of a fucking garden in Alamigo. I don't know how they got his corpse out there. I don't know how he's alive still. God fucking knows. Maybe he's got like Shinryu inside him or some bullshit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that at all. I kind of wish they'd move on to a different enemy or something like that, but instead they're going to keep kind of like brushing on with him and stuff like that. It's... I don't know, I don't like the fact that he's alive. I don't like the fact that all of our effort so far has done nothing, and like all of our efforts, because nobody has seemed to stay dead. You know what I mean? Like Moonbreeder seems to be the only one so far that's decided to stay dead after we deal with them. Like, I say deal with the Moonbreeder we didn't deal with. She sacrificed herself for us. But yeah, regardless, the patch overall was fine. The Savage fights looked pretty tough. The EX Byakko fight was a disappointment. The Byakko fight in general is fine. Like, the story method of it was fine, but the EX was rather disappointing and annoying. The Sigmascape is very cool. I like the Sigmascape fights. I like the characters they chose, and it's good. The FF6 is good. Kefka fight, I like it. It's good. I've not got Savage yet. I've not got the Kefka Savage, nowhere near, in fact. But hopefully I will get there soon, and hopefully I'll enjoy that fight as well. It's good. Overall, it was fine, this patch. Got more to come, of course. 0.05 is home to Eureka, the Forbidden Land, and hopefully that's coming in, and I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see how Eureka is going to function. I don't know yet. It's exciting though. Hopefully they have not waited too long for us to get our relic weapons and relic armor, which I have various thoughts on as well. Maybe I can make a video on my thoughts on that at one point, I don't know. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough by watching it, liking it, sharing it with your friends. It's all great. I love that you do that. I really appreciate you guys. And I will see you all on our next adventure. Bye-bye.